Hey my ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So today, I'm going to show you an oracle deck that I'd not heard of before. It's an independently produced oracle deck. You may remember a few weeks ago, I did a video where I went to a town in the Midlands here in the UK, in Chesterfield. The town's called Chesterfield, and the shop that I discovered there was Curious Goods. And in the shop, I met the owner, which is David, and we started talking, and I filmed a little bit of the shop, and I bought some decks and one or two ornaments and things from there. It's a fantastic little shop. I will link the video below just in case you want to check it out or if you missed it. But David started talking to me about an oracle deck that he had created that was about to launch the 4th edition of, and offered to send it along. And he's also thrown in a couple of, I believe, the 2nd and 3rd editions to do as giveaways, which is really, really nice. So, giveaway competitions, 2nd and 3rd editions. So tonight, this evening, I've got the Christmas Cup of Ketchup cards with the lovely Jenna Ball. And I've got some bags that the fantastic Anne Fort has sent for giveaways. So there'll be a first prize, which is a tarot deck, some bags from Anne, and one of these, probably the 3rd edition. And then the second prize will be the bags and the 2nd edition. So therefore the giveaway for later. And then this is the 4th edition deck, which has been sent. So this is called Oracle X. And I'm really intrigued to dive in and have a look at this, because Oracle X, David refers to this as a living oracle. And what he means by that, from what I can understand, is that, you know, it can be customized and it can be expanded on. I believe there are hundreds of cards that you can get to add to this deck. I think it's around 42 cards that you get initially. They are bridge sized, which makes it really easy for shuffling and handling. And approximately twice a year, they release another 24 cards. You don't have to get them on its own. It is it's an oracle deck that can be used just as is. But if people do want to add to them and expand on it, then you can. The other unique thing about this deck that I really like is this is classed as a base deck, okay? So your starting deck, and then you can add to it. No two decks are ever the same, okay? Which means that when you purchase one of these, the deck is exclusive to you. So they don't put the same cards in every single deck. It's a mixture of 42 of the many cards that they have. So on the back it says, this box contains a unique deck comprised of 42 cards. It is 42. The exact blend of which will never be packaged by us in the precise combination ever again. This is your own individual unique deck. Isn't that cool? Oracle X Original is non-prescriptive tool suitable for beginners and experts alike. Easy to handle and read cards, allows users to access their own intuition, their inner education. In a departure from traditional Oracle decks, Oracle X Original is both fully customizable and expandable. Due to the fact that this is your own personal deck, you are free to use it intuitively, symbolically, logically, or some other chosen method. With over 560 different additional cards available, you have the option to grow and shape your deck further in the manner that you feel suits your personal needs and unique circumstances. Wow. And in the UK, this just costs £12.97, which is a really reasonable price. Now, David did send me some information, which I've got here. I just don't want to read the same thing that might be on the box. So it says it's a unique a unique deck that's individual to each person. It's an intuitive card-based tool. And then it says a little bit here about David Croft. So the Oracle X creator David Croft incorporated over 5 decades of his own experience into its overall concept and design. Each base deck contains sufficient cards designed to be read straight out of the box. Poker-sized cards, so poker rather than bridge, allows those with smaller hands to shuffle without feeling uncomfortable. And it goes on about how it's a living deck because it can be customized and it can and you can expand on it. The exact combination will never be sold in the same way again. Suitable for left and right-brained people, the tool is designed to mold itself to the way you think and how you use and interpret your own intuition. No belief in anything except your intuition is required. I like that. So we also have a bit about the makeup of the cards. So each base deck contains 42 different cards. There is an identification number, and the first digit of the three numbers represents the series in which it belonged to. Okay, so then it will start with 101, which is in this case a mirror. So then you get a keyword after the identification number, mirror, the illustration, and then you get grid and runes. So here's the grid, which is coloured. So each card has a 3-digit number. This serves as a quick card reference. The first digit represents the series to which it belongs. The second and third digits represent the numerical sequence within that series. For example, 101, mirror. First card of series 1. That makes sense. The grid. So then the front of each card has a simple coloured grid. The colour of the grid indicates the primary theme or purpose of that card, serving as a useful optional guide for new Oracle X owners. So it's just an extra kind of association, if you like, that you can use. And then we get this very helpful breakdown of colours here. Purple, general, no specific theme. Red, roles, doctor, actor, so the archetype, if you like. Yellow, time, winter, April. Green, animal, nature. Orange is symbolic. White, colour, chakra. Dark blue, Western astrology, etc. You then get, let's make this bit bigger. Where was I up to? Here we go. You then get, each card features a single primary keyword for which your intuition, in conjunction with the card illustration, will bring forth thoughts, images, impressions. These are the most important aspects of the card to assist driving the roadmap by which the reading progresses onward. The primary keyword should drive the output. However, at times when nothing seems to fit or flow, each card has a further 7 secondary keywords, details of which can be found on the reverse of this insert. This is a kind of a PDF. So you get a keyword as well as the grid colour, but there's also 7 secondary keywords. And then you get a symbol which is called the runes. These are primarily designed for logical left-brained individuals. If you are right-brained, give these a miss, as you don't need them. Underneath each image are 4 runes which represent the card. So these 4 here, which represent the card's secondary theme or purposes. The colours correspond to those in column 2. The difference is that as these are the secondary purpose themes of the card, they serve as a guide for those who might need them, and they do not have to be used. It's 100% optional. So you can see here, these are all of the available cards. Look at this list of cards. So going all the way to the top, let's expand this. Card 101, which we mentioned, is Mirror. So that's all the ones available. Then it goes into the 2s, We have things like blindfold, goddess, apothecary, threes, key, waterfall, feather, opportunity, fours, clockwork, violin, seesaw. We've got fives, six, lots and lots and lots, but all the way down to 1-1. So that's 11, isn't it? 11 different kind of, what do they call them? Editions, if you like. And then you can see here, this is really good as well because it's got the keywords. Remember, you get the primary keyword and then you get 7 additional keywords. So we've got mirror and then keywords 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's quite a nice handy guide as well. But if you take a look through these on the website, you can see the additional cards and you can order to them to continue to expand your set. Okay, so let's open it up. They are sealed nice in this foil, this kind of metallic seal here. Just trying to not damage it. Okay, there we go. So it is a tuck box. And it looks like, I mean, they're quite easy to get out because we've got this drop down at the back and the thumb cut out here, so it does make it easy to get out. Then we get this is quite nice thick paper as well. We get this guide, which has everything we need to know here. Everything that I've just read, actually. So what I've just shown on the iPad screen is what's here. You've got a bit about spreads. Oh, you can even get t-shirts with the designs on. So lots of information here. And then Oracle X secondary keywords for the 30 base cards. So I think you get the 30 base cards, but then there'll be 12 additional ones, which makes it unique. So these are nice quality. They're smooth. Quite nice cardstock, quite thick. It does say Oracle X on the back, the intuitive tool of the future. And then here is, and I like the artwork actually, the artwork is really nice. So card 101 is mirror. Okay, that's the first card here. So here's the color grid that it mentioned. And then we've got the runes and the different colors for the runes. And as I said, this is optional here. So that is the keyword. I'm just trying to think that we must have to look at the guide then for the additional keywords. Yes, we do. So the guide that comes with it will give you the additional keywords if you so choose to have them. This is quite handy having this little guide. Okay, the artwork is really nice. I really like it. So let's do what we usually do, and we'll have a close-up look at each of the cards. So I have to say, I'm really impressed with this little deck. So as you can see, just in case it wasn't clear, there are a base set of cards. So every deck that you buy will have the base cards starting at 101, going all the way through to 130. Okay, so that is your base deck and everybody will get that. What makes this deck unique to every single owner is that the next set of cards, so there's 42, so the next 12 are taken from the different editions. So this is 154, which would have been from that first round because it begins with a 1. And then in the 2s, I have 08, 25, 44, 47. And then from the 3s, I have the first one, number 1, number 12. Then I don't have anything from the 4s or the 5s. But then I have from the 6s, card 50. From the 8s, 40. 51, from the 9s, 48, and from the 10s, 01, the first one, Trickster. So I really like that concept. I think the illustrations are really beautiful, really lovely illustrations. I'm not sure if it says on the box who the illustrator is. It's made in the United Kingdom. Yeah, I'm not sure if it says who the illustrator is. It could be David, but I seem to recall that he has worked with an artist for this deck. Okay, so I've just had a look, and the artist is Moon Willow. So, and beautiful, beautiful artwork. I really like this. And I have to say, I love the concept of this deck. I like the idea that every deck is unique. I like the idea of being able to buy additional cards, and this can grow and expand as we grow and expand. Yeah, and there's just so many choices, you know, hundreds and hundreds of cards and approximately 48 being added every single year. So check out the information below. I'm probably going to edge this as well in brown, just because when you do get different cards, there is a slight colour difference, but I edge my cards anyway. And with having this nice wood effect on the front and having brown backs, I think they'll look quite nice edged in brown. So yes, that is Oracle X, the intuitive deck of the future. Let me know your thoughts. There will be 2 decks being given away this afternoon as well. So as part of the Christmas Cuphead Catch Up and Cards, I hope you can join me there. You've got to be there to be in for a chance to win, because it's part of the Christmas quiz, which will be happening live at 7 PM UK time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.